FBI called in. Cha-cha. We love take serious thing, met joke, but no joke and no lie. This is serious, and as you know, we are continuing the story of Usain Bolt, who have been money death. And you know where we're getting our source from. That's right, the Jamaican Observer. Shout out to them. And as you know, my name is Jay, and this is Just a Girl Who Loves Crypto and Stocks. On my platform, we talk about all things money. And we have been following this because we want to find out who stole the man's money and where them take it for. Anyways, let's continue. Government selects foreign law enforcement agencies, including forensic auditors, for SSL probe. Jamaica's law enforcement agencies probing the multi-billion-dollar fraud at securities dealers, Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL, have asked the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, for assistance. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark told the country on Monday. Clark also said that today he will reach out to Jamaica's overseas partners in order to include forensic auditors in the investigation of what is being described as the largest fraud in the island's history, and which the Financial Investigation Division, the FID, has said started more than a decade ago. Based on the magnitude of this fraud and the lines of inquiry being pursued, the FID and the fraud squad last week sought assistance from Federal Bureau of Investigations and other international partners. Dr. Clark said while giving a special policy address at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, downtown Kingston, on regulation of the financial sector in light of the SSL fraud case. Today, I will write to our international partners to have traditionally provided support to the Financial Investigation Division and other law enforcement agencies to specifically request the assistance of international forensic auditors to help unravel this 13-year fraud so we can bring to justice all perpetrators and all co-conspirators, Dr. Clark said. Bolt's attorneys have said his account, which at October 31st, 2022, was showing a balance of $12.7 million US, has been depleted to $12,000 US. The Sprint Great has given SSL until January 27 to return his money or face legal action. On Monday, Clark did not name the other overseas law enforcement partners contacted by Jamaican authorities. At the same time, he described the fraud as alarming, saying it has shocked the soul of Jamaica. The anger and unease we all feel have been magnified by the long duration. 13 years! Over which the fraud was allegedly perpetrated, and the fact that the perpetrator or perpetrators seem to have deliberately and heartlessly targeted elderly persons, as well as our much-loved and respected national ambassador, Usain Bolt, the minister said. He admitted that the coverage of the matter in every major media outlet across the globe was a source of great embarrassment to Jamaicans here and in the diaspora. I feel a full range of emotions and disgust, hurt, and like many Jamaicans, I am deeply pained by these events. He also said that over the past 30 years, Jamaica has failed to arrest and prosecute people who have been criminally responsible for a number of fraudulent schemes, among them Cash Plus and Olent. Similarly, persons allegedly responsible for public sector frauds over much of the last 30 years have escaped the punishment regularly meted out to others. He promised that there will be full transparency in this matter, and no stone will be left unturned. The investigative authorities, he said, have full operational independence and will pursue the facts wherever they may lead. They will unearth exactly how funds were allegedly stolen, who benefited from such theft, and who organized and collaborated in this. The probe will also seek to identify whether assets have been acquired and with the proceeds of this fraud. If and when such assets are identified, all legal steps will be taken to restrain these assets, with the intention of full forfeiture, Dr. Clark said. He added that having spoken with some of these leading the investigation, I can say that they are resolute and determined to unravel its complexities and bring all responsible to justice. He insisted that despite this most unfortunate development, the Jamaican financial sector remains strong and resilient. Well, what do I say to this but like, share, subscribe to the channel. You know what it is. Talk up the things I'm in the comment section and tell me what you think about this story and more to come. But I'm about to give you my 2 cents. Here it is. Lord, he said something to me that stuck out. But before I get there, I'm just going to say this. I'm so happy they called in the FBI. Yes, the big dogs are in. So hopefully, we might get something out of this. But to be honest, I think this is just a lot of smoke. I think this is just a lot of smoke to say, look, we are do something. Look, we can't say we not do nothing. I feel like it's just a bunch of smoke just being blown our way just to make us think that they are actually looking into it. I feel like they know who did this. They know the perpetrator or perpetrators. They know what's to come. And the reason why I say this is because the man said it in his statement. The financial minister said it. He said, over 30 years, over much of the last 30 years, have escaped the punishment regularly meted out to others. Similarly, persons allegedly responsible for public sector frauds have escaped punishment, escaped judgment. Why should I have faith now in the system is going to work? 30 years you've been unable, he said it, not me, over 30 years they've been unable to prosecute those who do these types of crime. And now should I have faith and say that, yes, this time is different? I'm looking at it and I'm not seeing any difference in it. But what I am seeing is a lot of people who are close is all just going, they're flying away. Everybody just fly away. Everybody just disappear. Nobody wants to touch this. Anybody close, anybody working at SSL, nobody don't want to touch it. Everybody, I said, not me. Don't look this way. Me never know. Me never see no. This fraud was going on for over 13 years. And you're telling me the CEO, all the management team, supervisors, this, that, nobody knew anything? Come on. And now Dr. Nigel, Minister Clark is going to let us know that, boy, we want to catch these people. We want to put back the faith. We want to put back the trust and the confidence in the Jamaican financial system. But again, we haven't prosecute anyone for these types of crime in the last 30 years. So I don't know. I just feel like it's a whole lot of huff and puff and poof. It's a lot of smoke, man, that people are going to, they're going to get their lawyers. They're going to get caught up because Usain Bolt's definitely going to have to go to court about this. Let me know what you guys think. Talk it up in the comment section. Do you think this is a lot of huff and puff? Do you actually think calling in the FBI will do something? Do you have faith in the Jamaican government to bring those who have wronged us to justice? Let me know.